code project is an online PHP HTML web application builder. It allows you to create, manage, and deploy web apps. We're going to start off by creating a project. We're going to call it demo. You can choose your index file type as PHP or HTML. We're going to create a new project, and it's going to load our project into our project view. You'll see over in our project files, it'll automatically create a CSS directory with a style sheet, a JS directory with a JavaScript file, and an images directory. So let's launch our code editor. See, we have an editor for our CSS file, for our JavaScript file, and another one for all of our main application files. So let's create a new file, and we're going to call this file template, and we'll make it PHP and add that to our project. We're going to copy over our index file into our template file and paste it in there. Let's save our changes and go to our project menu. We're going to hit project templates. Any file that you create, all you have to do is click on it and it'll create it as a template. Let's go back to our editor. We'll create a new file. We're going to call it test page, and then we're going to create this with the template that we just created. So there we are, and there's our new file. And you can make as many templates as you want for your application. Let's go back to our index file, and we're going to start building our web app. We're going to start with our CSS snippets, and we are going to create a ID block, and we're going to call it toggle div. And then next we're going to give it some styles. Then we'll move down to our JavaScript file and then our jQuery snippets, and we're going to create a click function that's going to initiate a slide toggle. Assign ID elements to our functions. Move over to our main editor. We're going to go to our quick tags and add in a couple of div tags. We're going to assign the first one an ID of toggle and add that. Our second one is going to be our toggle div and add that. Put some text in here. Save it. Go back down to our project menu. All of your project files are stored in a MySQL database until you publish them. When you publish them, it takes all those files and creates them into a directory, which we'll then view. And we'll see, there it is. The next step is to deploy your project. We'll hit project deployment. The drop down will give us a look at our Linux server. Starting off with the root directory, we can deploy directly to the root directory, or we can create one of our directories or create a new directory to deploy to. You can also deploy to reseller accounts that you have on your Linux server. I'm going to show you my ShortCodes CMS project. And the good part about the deployment is whatever accounts are using the CMS system, I can make changes to it in my project and then deploy it to all of my different accounts. So let's deploy this. And that's it. Also within, we have project notes. So you can put notes in for all of your projects. I like to store stuff like changes I need to make, features that I think of, and bugs that need to be addressed.